Well, hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Lose It a Lambo. My name is Curtis, and thank you for once again joining me on my journey of going from having lost pretty much everything in my life to owning a Lamborghini in only 5 years. All right, everybody, good to see you again. Lots of new news for you here, so we'll try to keep it short and sweet, not get too chatty, and get a little information across. Here we go. First thing, all right, big news. Sounds like I'm going to be having an arm wrestling match against a man by the name of Jeff Mad Dog Frank. What could go wrong? So I have been training arm wrestling now for several months, training hard, training three times a week typically, I guess 2 to 3 times a week with other people, and then training on my own with rubber tubing and bands and weights and everything I can get my hands on, rice bucket exercises, everything I can to get my arms stronger and get me back into that upper level arm wrestling game. So October 5th at the newly renovated Whiskey Jacks in the city here will be my comeback night, I guess. I was looking to ease back gently into the arm wrestling competition series world. And like most things in my life, it appears I cannot do it just easing into it. I got to jump both feet forward and start back with a super match with a very, very large and strong competitor. So it should be very interesting. I believe I'm doing everything I can to be ready for this. I know I am. I'm training as hard as I can. I'm using a recirculating ice machine to promote recovery so that I can train harder in a very short amount of time. We're talking about under a month's time now. I'll be across the table from a very large arm wrestler from Alberta. So that's big. That's really, really big. All right. Lose It a Lambo. Where am I? I have just a hair over 2 years left to get a Lamborghini. And if I think about it that way, I'm like, there's no way. This is ridiculous. This is a lot. There's a lot to do and a lot to earn and a lot to accomplish in a very short amount of time to reach my goal. No joke. The pressure is on, and 2 years to accumulate success, to attain success, I should say, is a very, very, very short amount of time. But if I look back to where I originally started to where I am now, I have accomplished a lot. I have saved a lot. I have reinvested a lot into my business and myself, my family. And if I keep on that route, how can I fail? How can I fail? I need to be determined and I need to be confident that I will accomplish my goal and stay on track. So let's be real for a second. What is my biggest holdback on my journey to reaching a Lamborghini Huracan in only just over 2 more years? Well, it's consistency. It's consistency. You know, I can't help but think of a very, very popular Tony Robbins quote. Your shoulds need to become musts. And it's something I've struggled with, I guess, my whole life, is being super consistent in everything I want to do. I like to do a lot of things at once, but I kind of bounce around. I do this and I do a little bit of that, and I come back and I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's a lot of stuff. So by no means am I lazy, but I do, even if you've watched this series, you'll see that I tend to overextend myself sometimes reaching a level of burnout, and sometimes just hold myself back because it's not enough butter spread over too much toast. Right? It's so thin. I wear myself thin, and I end up doing okay at a bunch of things and not amazing at anything. So what I need to do is become more consistent. I need to focus on consistency. You know, I know a lot of things I need to be doing every single day to reach my goal, and sometimes it's tough. It's tough. I get tired. I get wore out. I get overextended. I not enough sleep sometimes. Sometimes, you know, I just need a break, and it's tough to do it all and try to live a normal life. But why should I strive to lead a normal life when the goals I want are far from normal? So what do I have to do? It's time to step up. It's time to step up. And I have to start getting back to 5 a.m. wake ups. And the idea of that terrifies me because I hate waking up early. I'm exhausted. I hate waking up early. But a lot of that has to do with the fact that I stay up really late. So I'm not benefiting myself there at all. So what I need to do is have a set like bedtime. I gotta be, start my nightly routine at say just after 9, like 9:15, and then read a bit, whatever, clean up, brush my teeth, read a bit, take Atlas outside, and be ready and in bed by 10 if I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. and still get enough sleep where I'm sleeping and I'm also recovering from the exhaustive workouts that I'm putting myself through. So that's the big new thing. And in true Curtis fashion, I'm also going to be adding something new in there. And that something new is supposed to help me, but it sounds like it's really going to suck at first. And that thing is called intermittent fasting. What intermittent fasting is that's a matter of eating, all the meals you're going to eat in a day, eating them in a 9-hour window. So from when you take your first, drink your first coffee or you eat your first meal, I have 9 hours to eat. And then after that, I can have fluids and stuff, but no more eating until the next day. And for someone like me who likes to eat a lot, and it's going to be tough, especially with waking up early. So what I'm going to do is be smart about this. So I'm going to start my intermittent fasting after my super match so that I can still get in all the nutrients I need like I'm used to, instead of shocking my body, getting everything I need like I'm used to for the next like 3 weeks here, 3.5 weeks here. And then once the super match is over, I will start intermittent fasting, and the benefits are astronomical. I see, raising testosterone, raising strength, cleaner running digestive system, a whole bunch of things that are all associated with this intermittent fasting. Because it's not good for our body to be digesting things, from sun up to sundown, apparently. I'm learning more about this as I go. I'm more about building physical strength and training that way. And I'm not a nutritionalist, so I have to learn this stuff from the professionals and then apply it and try it and see how it works for me, because everybody's body responds different to different things. So that's a big thing. Trading, let's just get you up on that. So Forex trading, I'm not doing as much Forex trading right now, to be honest. It's mostly into cryptocurrencies. I find that the patterns are more predictable. They seem to play out more, and my trades aren't costing me as much to make as they like with crypto as they are with Forex. So most of my trading is again on crypto, but Forex is something I definitely intend on putting more time into again, especially once I start incorporating these early mornings, these 5 a.m. wake ups. This is going to be crazy. Yeah, so those are things, that's everything that's new right now. That's everything that's new for me. So, go check out intermittent fasting. If you know about it, leave a comment below. I would love to hear if you've tried it, how it worked for you. If you know someone who tried it, how it worked for them. Please share. I'm curious to know everything. I've never pretended to be one that knows everything. I just read a lot and learn what I can, but I'm always willing to hear someone else's side and see if maybe there's a better way of doing things. And from what I've learned through this whole process is there's a lot better way of doing things than I have done things for the majority of my life. So keeping it on the grind, working hard. Yard care is all slowing down now. So it's all coming to a close, I guess, because I don't really do anything in the winter as far as yard care goes. So most of my time will then return to trading. So I'll have a lot more time to invest into trading once the yard care season is over. Now I will still have fall cleanups, eaves trough cleaning, things like that. But the big landscaping jobs and all that stuff is all pretty much done now. So that does free me up a little time, which I will use very, very intelligently is the plan. No more wasted time. One more thing that's new, improved, moving in the right direction is I have a brand new vision board. Something I can look at. I look at the images, they inspire me, they motivate me so that on the mornings I wake up or when I come home from work and I don't feel like working, I can look at these things and they can inspire me, motivate me, drive me to, keep working. Just go read a book. Go add that to the website. Go make a video. Go check the markets. Go do all that stuff. You know, these are all things that inspire me. Things from the goals I have to treat my parents to things that I always wish I could. So I'm going to. You know, my physique, my house, WAL hammer, that's arm wrestling, right? Yard care business, trading desk, looking at Stefan from Project Life Mastery, you know, where he came from, where he is now. That I want to travel more. Relationships are important. You know, one day I want a boat. Looking at the silver play button for YouTube. These are all things that when I look at them, they drive me to work harder. I picked images that I can associate an emotional connection with. So when I see it, it's not like, oh yeah, I want that. It's like I look at it and be like, man, how good would it feel to have a master bedroom like that and a house like that, driving up to that house? Am I going to have that if I'm watching Netflix? Hell no. Am I going to have that if I bust my ass? Probably. Yes. Yes. I only fail if you give up, right? That is big. If any of you have vision boards, share with me. You know, take a picture of it, put a link below, or message it to me. I'm curious to see what drives my subscribers. What drives you guys to work harder? Anybody have a vision board? Cork board from Walmart. Printed out a bunch of pictures from Walmart. Put them on a flash drive from my computer. Stuck it in there. Printed them out. Made it up. Turned out great. Bunch of push pins. Yes, it's been great. Big drive for me. This will be especially important when I'm waking up at 5 in the morning. That sucks. But I have to think of the payoff, not the process. All right? That's it. I have let you guys know about a ton of new news. It's great to see you all again. Thank you for coming back. Later on this week, I'm going to be releasing another video. It will be a book review on a Grant Cardone book. All right? I have it here somewhere. Can't find it. Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. It's done. I just need to make the review video, share with you guys what I thought about the book, who it might apply to, and hopefully it helps out someone else, because it will help me. And it already kind of is. All right, guys. Thanks for coming back. Great to see you all again. And I'll see you guys shortly.